Today, I want to talk about a question I got from a very special person. I met her the very first time preparing for the TEDx Vilvoorde talk, What the Future? And a few weeks ago, I got a video question from her. Her name is Maya van Leemput, and she's a very special person, a specialist about the future. And I would suggest let's go and look at the question.
What is the question you like to ask Bernard?
Well, other than come ride with me and my partner, because we both love cycling as well. But it's this. So I'm sure he's much less of an abstract thinker than I am. And it's abstract thinking that got me into this field, I think. You know, this is, for me, it's an automatic, it's part of my makeup. But it isn't of his makeup. And so I want to ask him how I can clarify to other conversation partners that the future doesn't have to be abstract. So, you know, the question for Bernard is, why doesn't the future have to be abstract, or how can we make sure the future isn't abstract?
Yeah, you see, huh? Isn't that an interesting question? And I thought that was a question that the best thing we can do is think, talk, and walk. So I'll prepare myself and I will think about the question, how do we make it not abstract, or how do we make the future concrete? Let's go outside. I'll dress up, get the dogs ready, and I'll meet you out there. See you soon. Here we are in the sun. And because of the sun, my wife volunteered to come with us. So Anne will be here and enjoy the walk, huh? So the question was, what's the trick to make my future concrete? From Maya van Leemput. And I think I forgot to mention that Maya is not just somebody. She is kind of a celebrity if it is about the subject of the future. She is Lector Senior Researcher at Erasmus Hogeschool in Brussels. So that's not a Mrs. Nobody regarding the future. And I'm honored, as I said, for that question. And it made me think, because at the very first moment, I was like, well, I'm just doing what I'm doing. And then I started thinking, why am I doing what I'm doing? And I need to go back to my youth, I think. There is two things in the way I am that make me do what I do. And the very first thing is, I have the growth mindset, meaning I always want to learn, I always want to get better in stuff. And the other thing is my sports background. Because of my sports background, I'm always geared towards the future. Because think about this, when you train yourself as a sporter, you want to become better. For what? For your next event, for your next game, your next race. So since my 12 years old, the future is just a big part of my present, of what I do today, so to speak. And that is why, for me, it's very normal. It's very normal to train myself in a kind of a deliberate way, meaning that I always have a plan, and partly it's based on research on what we need to do in order to get better, because obviously we want to get better for ourselves, but we also want to get better in comparison with our opponents. So it's some sort of a competition as well. So getting better, training myself for tomorrow, to me is very tangible. Another tangible thing is my future as a sportsman is visible on the calendar, because there I see where my next game, my next race is. So to make it concrete, well, that's one of the examples where it is very concrete all the time. And because of that, and because I live in that environment since my 12 years old, to me, a big part of the future is concrete. It is part of my present. And that's why I think differently than people that do not have that. I think that's also the reason why, in a way, the future, what is going to happen tomorrow, that is not so much worrying me. If there is a worry, it is about, am I ready? Did I do what I could do to be ready for tomorrow? And that makes it very, very concrete. So in answer for Maya, I would say that my future is concrete because I'm trained and I'm living a way that I always make myself better, at least I try, for tomorrow. And tomorrow, my next event, I can see on a calendar. That's where it gets very concrete to me. So I hope this is an answer for you guys. I hope this is a good answer for Maya. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Think about it, quote, comment, and please send more questions like Maya did. That is a big challenge for me. Talk to you next time. Have a great day. Think smart, talk brave, and walk safe. Hey.